That's not a knife. That's a knife. Welcome back, everybody. Faithful EDC here with you today. Today, I've got three Benchmade bug outs. Two of these are modified by Jimmy Crow, and then the third one is straight from the factory, brand new, just pulled it out of the box and threw a lanyard on it. So let me show you the box here of what usually comes with the Benchmades here. This one here that I've got is the black variant, so it is the 535 BK-2, the bug out featuring CF Elite. So this is a blue class. All Benchmades come with the axis little tab that comes in between the pocket clip and the FRN scales. They come with the Benchmade labeled little baggie, and then of course your informational packet down there. Don't be fooled by the $15 to $30 Benchmades on TikTok Shop, because those are fake, and those sellers should be banned because they are taking away from the actual brand itself, and that should not be allowed to happen. Benchmade is a very expensive brand. We've had a few Benchmades here on the channel before. So just say, for example, this one right here, this one is straight from the factory, as it should be. 100% legit, made in the USA, CPM S30V steel, 535 on the label. This one here has a black coated blade, black FRN scales there. I'm not 100% sure what they actually call it. Grivery, there it is. Black Grivery scales. You have a very, very large lanyard hole. You have a right or left hand deep pocket carry on these. So deep pocket carry, right or left hand tip up only. Of course, you have your axis bar lock. You've got, looks like black spacers back there as well. This one here does come with the black deep pocket carry. Some of them don't, but this one has the black one. Black screws, black thumb stud, black pivot, you know. This one's completely murdered out, as I would say. So there's your black factory model. And then down here we have two that have been highly modified by Jimmy Crow. I don't know exactly what version this was whenever he had originally got it, but he told me that this one here has been around for a while. So this is an older Benchmade bug out. I believe whenever he got it, with discount codes and everything else, was around 150 bucks. So this one here currently is at 190. So he's had this one here for a little while before the price jumped. So around $150 for just the standardized bug out. And then the micarta scales, the titanium hardware, the G10 backspacer, you know, everything that goes into it. Aftermarket thumb stud, he believes to have around $230 into this version of the bug out. The micarta scales are absolutely amazing. Really absolutely love this. Gives you a little bit wider purchase in the hand than the factory one. We can show that right here. So this is super thin, super lightweight. This one here is getting away from the thin and lightweight, but it still is thinner than most knives. This one here feels really good, really comfortable in the hand. And then of course the third option, which is the coolest looking scales I think I've seen. These were customized by Mr. Jimmy Crow himself. He did an excellent job. These are lightning anode. I believe he called it an entropic anodization. So lightning anode is what I'm going to call it, because that other word is very hard for me to say. Of course, we have a titanium backspacer here, also anodized blue. It appears that he's anodized all the hardware to the same color. Backspacer, thumb thumb studs, access bar, and all of the screws as well, including the pocket clip. So that brings this whole knife together in one big happy package. Of course, I threw a lanyard on his too as well, just because I utilize lanyards to get them out of my pockets. He has got these guys. He's got the bug out down to a science, guys. If you need any help with a bug out, reach out to Mr. Jimmy Crow himself. I don't know how he has gotten these so smooth. I don't know whether it's just because of age, but guys, these two here. I can't pick a favorite because they are just so nice. The action, the drop, it's tight enough to where there's no blade wobble. It's loose enough to where it is super comfortable and super easy for it to drop. Same thing here. No blade wobble. Just drop shut action. And then, of course, you've got the factory one here. It sticks a little bit, and, you know, if you flip it a little bit too hard, then it's got a catch in this axis. So he's got these bug outs down to a science on how to perfect the action and the movement of the blades. This one here, again, he said around $150 with all the discount codes whenever he bought this knife, like a factory one, and then close to around $260 in custom parts. So titanium scales, titanium screws, titanium backspacer, pocket clip, you know, all the above that he has put into this knife, roughly $260. So that begs to differ, is $190 for a factory Benchmade too expensive? A Benchmade bug out. So it's going to matter case by case, what your budget is, what you feel the knife is worth in your opinion. Back whenever I was choosing my first USA knife, the Benchmade bug out is what I wanted. Benchmade in general is what I wanted. I chose the Osborne. We've had that here on the channel a couple times. I chose the Osborne just because that's what fit my hand at the time a lot better. And since carrying and playing with these two bug outs that Jimmy let me borrow, I purchased a Benchmade bug out. No, I didn't give $190 for it. I did get a little bit better of a deal, which is fine. You can find them all over the place. You just got to be patient and look is all you got to do. If you want one right this second and you can't wait, you have to get it on order. Of course, you know, you're going to spend the $190, $200 and plus. It depends on what edition. There's aluminum scales with M390 blade steel. Those are $300. So it all depends on what you are looking for. I had originally bought this to do some modifications to it, maybe do a micarta modification or a titanium modification, but in all reality, after buying the black blade version of this bug out, I have chose to pass this along. So this bottom one here is for sale, and like I said, I got it cheaper than the $190 price. It'll be in my auction, whatnot auction tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is running at a really good price, better price than most people can get bug outs for. So that will be that. I'm not going to say a price because I would like for you guys to come and join me tonight on that whatnot auction. I sell lanyards, crosses, knives, do bundle packs of lanyards as well. So that all, it will be available tonight. Yeah, the Benchmade bug out was what I wanted to begin with, and I changed my mind. And now, after getting to have some time with the Benchmade bug out, this right here is a great knife. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You all know that Three Rivers Manufacturing PRM Adam. I have fell in love with this. This is not my style of knife. Thin, lightweight. That is not my style of knife that I would usually go for. But after getting some time with the TRM Atom, and of course, you know, my watermelon sugar Atom, and then getting to play with Mr. Jimmy's new customized watermelon sugar Neutron. I have gained the respect of a lightweight, super compact, super thin knife. So is it going to be my daily driver? I don't think so, but I do want one in my collection. So I'm going to be on the lookout for a steel blade, not a coated blade. I'm not a huge fan of coated blades, so I'm going to be on the lookout for a non-coated blade, and then I will take it along on this channel for the modification process. We'll mod it on here. We'll, you know, check out what parts we get in and all that stuff. So that will be coming in the future. But this one right here, that is a brand new knife, never been cut, never been carried. I put a lanyard on it just for pictures and for the video. And yeah, it's a brand new knife, guys. It's been opened a couple times, but other than that, it's a brand new knife. I can show you proof of where I bought it, since there is a lot of fakes, and the people that I bought it from do not sell fakes, so that is that. Let's get some size comparisons here. I'm just going to pick one. This one here is my favorite currently, is the micarta variant. We're going to put this up against the Paramilitary 2. I know that these are two different blades here, two different styles of knives here. So the Bugout is going to be lightweight. The Paramilitary 2 is going to be a rugged, hard work use. So there you go. You've got size comparisons there. Get our number 2 pencil out here and our Sharpie. And you're about an inch, a little bit over an inch shy of a Sharpie, and just a hair over the halfway of the number 2 pencil. And let's get this guy open. You're almost identical to a number 2 pencil in length, and of course, super lightweight. And then your Paramilitary 2 there, you're about an inch shy of the Paramilitary 2. I'm going to get you an actual dimension in which I will utilize the same model. Closed is 4 1/4 inches. Blade sharpened length is 3 1/8, and 3 1/4 for overall blade length, and just shy of 7 1/2 inches overall tip to toe on the knife. Now here is where your modification list is going to come into play. Yes, I know I've got a massive lanyard on here, but sub 2 ounces for a factory Grivery Benchmade Bugout. It's not a hard use knife. It is a daily carry, get you out of trouble, open your Amazon box, open your mail kind of knife. If you want a survival knife, of course you're going to pick something else. But this is your lightweight, awesome carry knife. If you want to go micarta with G10 backspacer, your weight is going to just barely jump over the 2 ounces at 2.14 ounces. And then, of course, if you want to go full Haas mode, titanium backspacer, titanium scales, you are looking at just a tick under 3 ounces. Could be even, well, yeah, it'll be less than 3 ounces without a lanyard. So that'll all depend on whether you want a lanyard or not. But those are the Benchmade Bugouts, guys. Never in my knife collection did I ever think that I would begin to like the Benchmade Bugout. I kind of ruled it out from the get-go once I decided that the Osborne was my preference here. But as I got, like I said, as I got to play with Mr. Jimmy's Benchmades, which are the top 2 here, I have a new respect for the Bugout. And we will be building one here on this channel sometime in the future. I'm not sure when that will be, but we will go along that process here on the channel. So that's what I got for you guys today. The Benchmade Bugout, classic knife, kind of a staple in the knife community. Yes, they're pricey, but what is a good knife cost to you? There's knives out there that are fancy. They got the titanium, right? Titanium, M390, which is, to me, I'm not a huge M390 fan, but titanium and M390, and they're selling for $400. This one here is titanium and S30V, which is a great steel. And all in all, he says he's got around $260. I believe that we could even get it under $300 with the prices now of the Benchmade. So I believe that we could do it. So that's what we're going to try here in the coming up future. So that's what I got for you guys today. The Benchmade Bugout 535. Depending on what number you want or model you want will be the dash numbers. But that's what I got for you guys today. The Benchmade Bugout. Thank you, Jimmy Crow, for allowing me to check out the bug outs of yours and gaining a whole new respect for a knife that I had written off in the beginning of my collecting knives days here. But down in the description below, I will have a link to Benchmade. I don't have any affiliate links that pertain to Benchmade, so I will direct you just to the Benchmade website. You guys can build it, customize it, whatever you want, or just buy one just like this, the CF Elite. Also, there is a Whatnot live stream tonight at 7 p.m. If you guys want to join, hang out with me. I'll have my stickers for sale, I'll have lanyards for sale, knives, all that stuff. It's really fun auction style stuff that we do. But yeah, look forward to that tonight. And down in the description below, I have affiliate links, a Beacons link that is filled with affiliate links. If you're needing an Olight, if you're needing Cancept Tenable, SRM, QSP, HX Outdoors, Atwood Rope Manufacturing. If you need some paracord, you get a 10% off coupon just by using my link. Also have a Lone Star Knife and Supply link down in the description in that Beacons link. If you want to pick out any USA made knives like TRMs, Tactile Knife Co., Spider Co., Microtech, Parotech, you can all get those in there. But that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you very much for spending the time with me today, and really enjoyed this video. Thank you again, Mr. Jimmy, for allowing me to utilize your knives for the show. And as always, take care and God bless.